Barrel rolls is the reporter thrown into the secretive world of the Forex Super Model, where nothing is as it seems. Beware the techno-monk, and steer clear of Professor Code and his two assistants. Give the senior trader a wide berth, and don't expect any sense from the risk manager.
Good morning, I'm Professor Code and this is the Forex Super Model for Thursday the 4th of the 2nd 2021. The time is just coming up to 0455 GMT, 5 to 5 in the morning. Asian session coming to a close, European session firing up, and our lunchtime is the start of the North American session. Right, let's get underway then. So yesterday, the 3rd of the 2nd, Wednesday, we had a negative opposed driver in the pound, and then so we had front and back door flows going mainly into the dollar plus 38 and a little bit into the yen at plus 12. And the euro was the negative rock at -3, and that was an activity of plus or minus 50. Intra-week then, so more relevant because we're Thursday. This is from the open of Monday the 1st to about 15 minutes ago. So we've got a positive opposed driver in the dollar this time, plus 238. So front and back door flows. We've got the bulk of the opposing negative flows coming out of the euro at -215. The pound has also been weak at -122, and the yen has been the positive rock at plus 99. And that was an activity of plus or minus 337. So let's just do the intraday and then we can do some analysis. So intraday, which is today, which is Thursday the 4th. Right, so what have we got? Pound, euro, and yen, dollar. Plus 59 for the dollar, plus 25 for the yen, minus 18 for the euro, and minus 66 for the pound. That was an activity of plus or minus 84. So that's basically what's happened in the Asian session so far. We've got a negative opposed driver in the pound, a negative rock in the euro, positive mover in the yen, and a positive secondary driver in the dollar. Right, so as ever, let's have a look what's going to knock this around. Right, yesterday then we had German PMIs came in about neutral, but these were reinforced by strong euro CPIs, strong euro group. So the trend continues in improving European data, and yesterday we had even stronger US data. So we had strong US PMIs come in, and we had a strong ADP report. But remember, the ADP report is quite often misleading, but it may not be. So Thursday then, this morning so far we've had the AUD, the Australian trade balance. The Australians have been running a trade surplus. Exports have been greater than imports, probably off the back of a little bit of growth in China. If you remember, China is one of the few economies that has grown over the last year, but that's a side issue. What else do we have? Today we've got EUR retail sales, and of course we've got the Bank of England rates announcement. And you know, 0.0 was the balance last time for those in favour of a rate cut. So it'll be interesting to see how that shapes up. So Bailey, what is Bailey basically going to be banging on about, the governor? Well, he's likely to go quite whingy about the state of public finances and start to prime everybody for the potential for negative rates. On balance, he's going to be talking the pound down, we believe. So that's something to bear in mind. And obviously tomorrow we've got NFP, non-farm payrolls. Right. So let's make some sense of this then. So yesterday we had pound weakness for once. Remember, we've been expecting this for a long while. So we had the pound as the unopposed, so the opposed negative driver, and we had dollar strength as well. Now, apologies about the gold yesterday. We didn't realise that the dollar data was going to come up so much, and therefore gold was weak all day. But there you go. That's what happens. We weren't trading that. Intraday, so intra-week, sorry, we've had a strong dollar, and the dollar's been strengthening up again. So it's plus 238. And whilst the main flows have been coming from the positive dollar being going out of the euro complex, the euro is starting to show signs of life. And if you look at the Asian session, then we've got pound weakness driving, which is good for us. We added to our pound short positions. We now have 5 full trades long euro pound, which is basically short the pound, obviously, and we're running 18 trades overall, and we're about now in excess of 250 points or pips up, having been in the hole for a while. We've been using the old clipboard to bash the market on the head, and it seems to be working. Right, anyway, so that's where we are there. Let's rub this off and try and make some proper sense of what's going on then. So right, we've got a significant pound event today. We've got the rates decision, and we said the pound was at the top, and it's been very resistant. Bailey is likely to talk the pound significantly down, and the flows are very precarious for the pound from an upside perspective. So we think the pound's going to come off nicely. Right, what else has been happening? What was it? Interestingly, yesterday on equities, the tech led the way down, and we've now got Wall Street and the S&P starting to soften up. So the tech was the driver yesterday, whereas the other two were still climbing. Gold is dropping, as I say, off the back of this firm dollar, but that may change. Copper looks interesting. Copper's starting to come off again. And oil's been severely pumped, which was what we thought, which has helped our pound CAD short no end. Anyway, right. So we think the pound is at a top, slightly to drive the market negatively. We've had strong euro and dollar data. So now the dollar is pumped and the euro's at low. So we think, and we've got NFP coming. So what's the other one missing? Is the yen. We think the yen is going to be climbing, which is what we originally said. I think equities are going to have a stall. So equities are likely to stall. The yen's likely to come up. So we've got flows out of the pound into the yen, and then the euro, particularly depending on what pair, but the euro is likely to be neutral to appreciating, right, and the dollar is likely to be neutral to going the other way. This is what we anticipate, but we're positioned primarily for short pound trades. So we've got. As we say, we've got 5 full trades long euro pound. We've got 1 short pound CAD, 2 short pound dollar, and 1 short pound yen. So that's what we think is going to happen. So watch out for pound weakness. Equities coming off. Yen starting to come up. Bear in mind that the positional nature of these complexes is favourable to what we're saying here, and we'll think the dollar will be neutral to soft, and the euro will be neutral to pumped up. Hope that was useful. See you tomorrow for the daily briefing. Thank you.